I ain't posting in a hot minute. I'm gonna be honest with y'all boys, but hey, it is what it is. Also, another thing, again, you see, I was supposed to be. I thought you see this series. I thought I was done with this series. Cause like when I upload a video, I really don't go and check it to see if it actually uploaded. I just upload it and move on by my day. But fuck around. This series gonna be difficult and fuck around and fucking. I think I have like 2 or 3 parts to this already. Guess what? The corrupted. Guess what? Corrupted. So man, this part 2. Matter of fact, we're changing Izuku's age because I really don't want that girl to catch a case. So, like that'll be messed up. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is part 2 with Izuku was betrayed by his family. Yeah. Ship is gonna be. Oh, let me change the picture. Oh fuck. Alright, yeah, anyway, ship gonna be too good. And his family is gonna be that that girl, that girl outfit. Y'all see how. Anyways, let's time skip. Well, matter of fact, no, we left off where she was asking Izuku's age. Izuku says he's 17, but he says still shoot twisting like he quarantined. Let me stop pulling up LG lyrics. Anyways, he says I'm 17. What about you? She says I'm 21. She says I'm 21, and I can't believe. He says I thought you were gonna be way younger than that. As Izuku looks at her with the fuck you face. As she says, yeah. Boy, Izuku says, can I get a ride though to the crib? Because if I come back this late, then my he says if I come back this late, then my teachers probably or my sensei's probably gonna be mad at me, and my friends probably gonna be worried. So can I come back? Like, can I chill with you for the night? As she thinks about it, she says, "Let me check first." She calls her dad. She like that. Ask can somebody come over? And the dad says, "Yeah, of course. Who is it though?" And as soon as he says, "Yeah, of course," she ain't gonna fucking phone him, cause she know that if it's a nigga, then she know it's a no. Simple. But yeah, you'll see. You'll see. Anyways, yeah. Yeah. But anyways, uh, he Izuku and Izuku, yeah, and this girl, let's call her Camille, or no, like let's call her Stephanie. Izuku and Stephanie are walking. Well, they get in the car. Let's say it's just a Range Rover. Well, it really don't matter what car it is. They get in the car and they drive to her crib. Get to the crib, then they pull up, shit like that. When they pull up, when they pull up, let's just say she pull up in a mansion. She goes to a mansion. As Izuku says, I didn't know you were rich. As he says, he's kind of confused, saying if you're in a mansion, why do you have the job you have? As she says, well, my dad, he wanted me to, make my own money and shit like that, type shit. But he said he wanted me to make my own money, but I'm gonna provide myself with other stuff like just other stuff. But he'll provide some stuff too. Anyways, Izuku, he says okay. So who is your dad? She says he's pretty famous. He's pretty famous. Going into the they hop in the hell and it's guess who it is? Yeah, it's overall. Yeah, it's overall. Yeah. She says my dad seeing overall walking outside of his mansion, seeing a boy as he's kind of irritated as Izuku's like it's a dude. I mean, not as a dude, but saying is this like like your dad what's going on? Is Izuku says, I didn't know your dad was overall getting confused and saying villain. Does that mean you're and she says no, I'm not a villain. As overall walks up to Izuku and, and like looking over him, like looking down on him, like he's a bum. How the fuck is it make the knife? I'm gonna make her that is what she see the way that I like. But anyways, Izuku he says that or he looks at overall, levitating to overall's height, and he's like overall's like, dude got a problem taking off his glove. As Izuku, he's like, nah, we good. And he says, as he says, you can go on, sweetie. And she says, come on, Izuku. As she says, wait, what's his name? It's Izuku Midoriya. She's like, oh, okay, that name's pretty famous. As she's like, huh? As she keeps walking, ordered by her father, and Izuku. He says, so I guess you know about me, huh? Yeah. You could probably take me out in a second. I wouldn't try any of that. But just to tell you, if you don't, as he says, if you fuck with my daughter in any possible way, blah blah blah, all that shit, then you gonna get that ass whooping. Izuku's like, yeah, okay. And walks on, teleports to Samantha. Let's time skip. They're in their room chatting, and they're in her room talking as he says, I'm really not this short, as she looks at him saying, what do you mean? As Izuku says, he says I have a couple forms, and this one is my favorite. Oh, Izuku's quirk is whatever I said in the first episode, skip that. This episode. Izuku's quirk is Meliodas' doing stuff. So yeah, that's how he's famous. Cause like every villain knows this nigga. Cause like before he came to Japan, he was famous. That's all I'm saying. But yeah. Izuku, she says, so why's your name famous? And what do you mean you have multiple forms? As he says, there's a lot of questions. Let's start off slow. As she says, she's like, oh, okay. Slow, you're the slow type, okay. As Izuku truckers, they get to talking, get the, and the flirtatious, bro. She flirtatious. Izuku being flirtatious. They tugging, She rubbing on Izuku rubbing back on her, Yeah, and then grind it. Let me stop. You know what it is. But yeah, let's say they get to talking flirtatious. Hold on, let me say that bitch exquisitely. Hold on, let me say that bitch exquisitely. They get to talking flirtatiously. And squidging. Excuse my grammar for a second right there. But yeah, anyways, they get to talking flirtatiously, and you know, I like that word. I'm gonna start using that bitch a lot. Alright, anyways. As you know, is that my phone? Oh no, it's not. It's this nigga phone. Fuck, man. Give me fucking coat. Anyways, my mama working shit. God, when she busts up that door, I'm popping the video off. Anyways, Izuku, Izuku, he, yeah, Izuku, well, let's like, things move on and escalate from that little friend point to the next level for the benefits, okay? But the ship will be Toga. She just gonna play Izuku, basically. She's gonna play Izuku, basically. So yeah, be ready for that. But yeah, Izuku, you know, they get the word. I don't want to make a sex scene, so I'm gonna do it. Fuck it, anyways. You know, fuck that shit. You know, Izuku, or Samantha. Let's say Samantha makes the first move, as she says, "Yeah, I understand." As Izuku, he's like talking, you know, with his eyes back and shit like that, chilling. As you know, he feels some soft ass lips come to him. He like, yeah, you know what it is. As you know, he hit that he instantly bite her lip and get to kiss him back. Simple, instantly. As you know, he grabbed her waist and shit like that. As he grabs her waist, shit like that. You know, as you know, Izuku gets to beating cheeks with his 1mm defeater. Okay, I'm playing. I'm not gonna do that to Izuku though. I'm not 1 meter. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to Izuku. He's a regular size, like every other human being, a regular size. Not small, but not horse cock either. Why am I talking about this? We'll bunk this. Okay, we're gonna time skip. I'll probably cut that out. This yeah, I don't. Oh man, that's embarrassing. Anyways, yeah. So after they're done with their little session, Overhaul walks in and sees his daughter on top of Izuku with the blanket with her panties on the ground with white shit in them or on them with the cover over both of them with Izuku's pants on the ground and his shirt and her shit, her bra on the ground and all that shit, all her clothes. As Izuku beat the Doonies down, really. But y'all think this should be the Doonies down? Wait till you get to Toga. What? Y'all better wait, boy. Wait till you get to Toga. Be a whole different story. 12 kids and that. No, I'm fine. Not for my nigga on child support. Anyways. Man, Izuku, he looks at, him and Samantha, like, kind of, none of them notice overall, as they both are like, kind of kissing, or like pecking. Fuck this. I'm sorry. I can't. No, I already made it. I already did it, man. I already did it. Izuku. He's gonna get betrayed by his family, but he's still gonna be with the same girl. I can't do that. I'm gonna be another one with Toga. Um. Anyways. Yeah. Izuku. They're kind of like pecking each other, cheeks and shit like that, and lips. Kind of kissing each other. As Izuku's like biting her ears and shit like that. As she's rubbing on him and shit like that. After their first little sex session, overall knocks on the door as they both turn around quickly. As she instantly grabs the sheet and wraps herself in it. As Izuku's like, he's like, damn, you gonna leave me with some shit? I need some cover to my ass naked over here. Anyways, she, yeah. Overall, talks to them, both of them, about having kids. As Ojiko says, not to be rude or anything. Looking at Samantha, then looking at overall, you're not my dad. Like, as she says, well, overall says, yeah, I know. Just watch out. Because he looks at Samantha saying, if you get pregnant, you'll be going to November. Go and mark your calendar. Anyways, Izuku, oh, my bad, damn. Izuku, he'd be like, he says, sure, I'll make sure to take care of her. And I have a lot of kids, too, looking at her. As, she blushing and shit like that. As overall leaves in embarrassment. As, Izuku, now they fall asleep and shit like that. Time skip, wake up, and, like a car is already there for you to go to UA. As he gets up, putting on his pants, shit like that. Oh, he gets dressed as he's about to leave, or he grabs his phone and shit like that. He has glasses on. Yeah, I'm gonna say he has glasses. He's about to grab his glasses from the nightstand as he picks them up in what's her name? Samantha. Actually, I can't call her Samantha. Let's call her a different name. Let's call her Rumi or Rui. Rui. Call her Rui. R-U-I. Rui. Or Rui. Rui. R-U-I. Anyways, Rui, he says, he says I have to go. As he says, what's your number though? I won't. Actually, no, they already changed numbers. Fuck that. He says, I'll be back. Trust me. Grabbing her or leaning over her, grabbing her and kissing her. As she's like, yeah, no gay shit when I say this. Oh God, no gay shit. Like, please. I'm so serious. Because every time I say no homo, people like, yo, you only said no homo one time. Nigga. I said I'd be like for the whole video. Though. So like, yeah, I don't want to sit there and say no homo 24/7 every time I say some gay shit. So just no homo right now for the whole video, okay? Probably not gonna fuck it. Yeah, no homo right now. It's for the whole video. Let me pause this bitch, man. Let me finish the episode. Izuku, he says, picking up his glasses again and putting them back on his face. Walking out, he gets eyes or stares from overall Uru's father. Izuku, I want to know beef. He doesn't do anything. Just, walking on about his day. He gets the car as overall meets him saying, I hope you enjoyed yourself. looking at him with that look. As you know, she says, or Izuku says, wait, I forgot my, as he hears footsteps. He hears, Izuku, wait, you forgot your wallet. As Izuku, I'm sorry, I had to put something. She says, you forgot your wallet. As she's in her robe. It's like, damn, don't make me slide back up there and tear her up again. As overall looks at him like, nigga, I'm sitting right here, bruh. As he looks at overall like, I don't give a fuck, Keisha. Anyways, he says, here, can I go get my wallet real quick? As overall, knowing what he about to do, touch him going. As Izuku, he shuffled his, right up the motherfucking stairs. Then he get to that room. He not paying that door. Then he close it, grab that wallet, and she dropped to the floor. He put that door in his step. I'm playing. Anyways, he get to the door. He opens it, and he closes it, locking that bitch. And she says, why'd you lock the door? And she says, he's like, maybe we can. He's like, shit, I don't gotta be on school on time, so how about you how about you keep that robe on? And we do some role play shit. You can stop playing with your boy. I know it all. 60-time reverse helicopter. I know it all. Stop playing with me. I'm the first thing to do everything. Like Soldier said. First thing. Anyways. She chuckles saying, no, I see you too good. He says, fine. He sent me some pictures though. Like, what are you talking about? As he says, send me some pictures. As she says, cool, I got you. As he says, seriously? As she says, yeah. As he says, he looks in her closet, saying, I'm gonna leave you a pair of shoes in here. He says, I'll leave my slides in here. I'll come back for them. As, he sees her. She has a Spider-Man outfit. As Izuku says, damn. He says, damn. Looking at her as they see the same thing. As he says, so are you gonna wear this? He says, I want you wearing this when I come back next time. As she says, sure. As she says, sure. And Izuku says, bet. Kissing her on her forehead and her lips. He gives her kisses all around her body before leaving. And going to UA. And time skip. Hold on, let me pause it. I'm probably gonna walk out in a minute. Wait. So yeah, he arrives at UA. Let me, if I fucking forget. Izuku he gets to UA. As Aizawa says, Izuku, without worry. As she looks up saying, Sensei. And that's when we ended it off.